We are at the second round of Coupe de France. I've done one run. What's banging is David changing my bearings because repainting my bike in the week, but the bearings in the seat stay, unfortunately I sent the wrong ones. I thought I'd ordered ones which were 7mm wide. I got 5mm wide ones, didn't notice, fitted them. Obviously they're not the right ones, and today was the first time I'd ridden it, so fortunately one of the Scott Manigo, or the Mavic Manigo team, had this, which is a complete kit from Scott, which to be honest I probably should have got in the first place, and then we would have had the right thing. So yeah, big up to them for giving us the right stuff, because they're saving my bacon right now. Okay, we're nearly back in business. Just fitting the rear brake, pop that back in, get the wheel on, go and do probably one practice run before lunch. All good, all good. Well, that's not a good start. Practice is closed for the morning, so we're going to eat, and I've got a puncture. I haven't even gone anywhere, what a disaster. Oh, that's the problem. That's insane. Oh well. Okay, finally we are go. So this is my second run of the day at 3:30 in the afternoon because I basically missed all the morning practice. Hopefully it's going to go a little bit better. So yeah, got the right bearings in the bike. Thanks to David for helping me out. I think I would have been a bit stuck if I was on my own because I kind of needed 2 pairs of hands. But we got there, and I am so happy now to be back on my bicycle after a very long wait. So here we go. So in my first run I actually made a bit of a fundamental error because I'd been to this race last year and got on really well on the track and practiced it really methodically. This year I was like, yeah, I know all the lines, I know where I'm going, I can just go straight into it flat out. No like gentle build, I just thought I could hit it flat out, and that really caught me out. So I was coming into this section here, and you've got a long traverse, you stay high on the left, no brakes, and then there's a slight left at the end, and then like a little ditch you jump over. And there was this little berm there that I don't remember from last year, and I was just like, yeah, I'll just slap that and we'll just go and jump over the ditch. Anyway, so I did, and I just lost control of my bike and just got spat off to the right, and like ended up in the woods or in some trees. And my saddle hit me in the groin, it cut like my upper inside leg, and also it hit me on my soft parts as well, and I basically had to sit on the floor and just wait for the pain to go away. It was really bad. Not as bad as if I was a boy, I guess, but it was pretty bad. And, anyway, so yeah, that really caught me out, and obviously I'd forgotten my GoPro, so I didn't get it on film. Yeah, so that was a pretty idiotic mistake to make. Last year at this race I kind of did a run of 2 halves. In my qualifying run I was the fastest at the first split. Me and Lisa Bouladou, who's now racing in juniors at the World Cups, we set exactly the same time. So I was like, oh, that's amazing. I really put together a good top half, but I was losing loads of time in the bottom and I couldn't figure out why, and I spent most of Sunday practice last year trying to get that time back at the bottom, and I just couldn't. I definitely know I didn't do a very good job of it in my race run because I've seen footage of me passengering through, partly due to tiredness, but there was a big hesitation because you've got this big kind of blind bit over a route, which I was finding unnecessarily scary, I guess. So the aim of the game this year was to go faster, so last year I did 2:48, and sort out the bottom and try and find some time in the bottom.
No, this here, yeah. So literally it's just a little pop to get you basically over this and that, and then basically once you're in there, you just turn it, brake, literally turn, brake, and then you're the right side of the big route. Not too much.
Oh, you don't even need to jump.
He didn't jump, no.
Oh yeah, I can see that low line there now. Yeah, I think I went like low and up.
Yeah, okay.
Last year, you definitely want to go to the right of that thing there.
Yeah, you do.
Don't know.
Alright?
Yeah, that's the pedal. I'm not feeling very... In some bits I'm feeling quite committed, and then other bits I'm like, oh, I'm not sure. Alright, so run 2 done. Much better than run 1. But I can't really pedal. because I strained my groin earlier on and it really hurts. So I hope it's better tomorrow because there's a big pedal station at the bottom of this track, and also I've got my GoPro on top of my peak, and it's pulling my helmet over my eyes. So probably gonna do this run with it and then I'm gonna have to ditch it. So sorry about that. Less footage. Yeah, and the track's way more rocky and eaten out this year than last year, but in some ways it's got more support, so that's quite good. So yeah, we'll just keep chipping away and yeah. So coming into this bottom section, so we're going to go along, we want to swing high up that long straight route, yep, to the right and then down, and we're good. So got it, so that's cool. But then this bit, I still wasn't happy with this bit, I just didn't know where I was going. Yeah, and I kind of ran out of time to try and figure out that next section. Basically there's a like a little stone or a route that you can just jump off to clear a couple of other roots or rocks after. And I just was not convinced that I could slow down enough to then go around the corner. Just lacked in trust in myself, and that's something I want to work on going forward. So the good news is that I did go faster. I did a 2:45, so it's 3 seconds quicker. I managed to go 3 seconds quicker whilst going 5 seconds slower at the top compared to last year. This is in qualifiers. So if I'd have kept my 5 seconds and gone 3 seconds faster at the bottom, I would have been 8 seconds quicker than last year, which would have been really cool, but I didn't. So, you know, there's not much point in worrying about that. And then I made my next big mistake. So we went up for final runs, massive storm rolled in, just a massive downpour. So the track was super, super wet, and I just decided to treat it like it was dry because, you know, when it's that wet, quite a lot of the time it will ride pretty similar to when it's dry. And I rode the top section really, really well, like really committed and riding pretty quick, and yeah, happy with how I rode. But at the very end, where you exit the woods, for some reason, I was just like, oh, I'm going to take this high line over this big route because it might be grippier. And it really wasn't grippier at all, and I fell off. So I knocked all of my confidence out of myself, and then the rest of the track I crashed. Yeah, no, I crashed, and then I got to that big route at the very bottom that I'd been working on and had a refusal and just like went straight on off the track, and then I had a little cry. And yeah, it wasn't good. So yeah, I shouldn't have changed that line. So those are my two big mistakes. Turning up at a track and thinking I could go flat out straight away. Like, they always change from year to year. Like, it was a lot rockier than last year. It was different, and you know, the berm caught me out right at the start, and that put me on the back foot really with the sore leg and stuff. And then changing my line on a wet run, that was a bad plan too. So I'd advise against both of those things. So yeah, hope that if you've got this far, you've enjoyed this video. We'll be back to some racing next year once my knee has recovered from its ACL surgery. It's going pretty well. I would like to do some more World Cups next year, but I need to score some UCI points first because I don't know if we're going to have the team next year, which means you don't need points. I'm not sure about that yet. Fingers crossed. But yeah, stay tuned. I'll probably do another ACL video at some future point if anyone's interested. Thanks for watching. See you next time.